It has 60 reviews. This app, 3.2. Hawk Tuah. Water emoji. Water emoji. Water emoji. Peach emoji. His name is Among Usi Fall Guys Fan 69. And this is what he has to say. Speaking about dating. Finding love with the Hawk Tuah dating app. Do you think they actually found love or not? Is this dating app better than all the other ones? Better than Tinder? Better than Hinge, Bumble? The Tuah dating?
Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. That wasn't the original person. Stop, I'm embarrassed. Stop. A twinge of cringe. Over the last 6 months, yes, it's only been 6 months, the internet has become more and more acquainted with the overnight sensation Haley Welch, aka the Hawk Tuah girl, lady. Madam. Haley's quick rise to fame was thanks to my favorite genre of street interviews where guys ask usually not sober women suggestive questions and then act shocked when they get suggestive answers.
What's one move in the bedroom that makes a man go crazy?
But thanks to that interview, Haley has been able to find many ways of turning.
There's been a video on this already, but like, what is up with the sexual content online? I mean, it gets clicks, but like,
her fame into profit. According to this Rolling Stone article, Haley's first merch drop made over.
Do you want to be known as that guy? Do you want to be known as the backshot guy? The Hawk Tuah guy?
For $65,000. I don't know what the rest of the article says because they want my email address and I'm not going to do that. Also, I can't read. And that amount of sales makes complete sense when you see the variety of merch they have to offer, like this crew neck that says Hawk Tuah, or this hat that says Hawk Tuah, or this shirt
Hawk
that says
Tuah
Hawk Tuah,
24,
or this shirt
baby.
that says Hawk Tuah. Since then, Haley's also started a podcast, made a fanfics account, and launched a jewelry collection with the slogan, "Who's..."
Wait, she's in jewelry now? She's in jewelry now? For real? So she has done, of course, get the big ones out of the way. Crypto, podcast. She's made multiple apps. I'm guessing the Hawk Tuah dating app is one of them. She has sold merch. It's actually insane. Get her off the internet right now.
Says fashion has to be boring, which doesn't quite make sense to me because I don't think anyone has ever said that. Fashion doesn't have to be boring. You don't have to put the same 2 words on every item of clothing. And I can't really fault Haley for any of this stuff. You can't blame her for taking advantage of a viral moment and making as much money.
I don't know, dude. The Hawk Tuah crew neck and the Hawk Tuah tank top and the Hawk Tuah boxers are pretty fire.
As possible. Is what I would say if it was opposite day. The sky is down. Tuah Hawk. Unfortunately, over the last few weeks, the only spitting Miss Welch has done has been directly into the faces of her followers. Between a meme coin launch with alleged insider trading, I mean, just look at this. Do you have any idea what this means? Do you know what this means? I don't know what it means. To her questionable response to alleged insider trading.
Actual, like,
hey guys, I hate to interrupt you, Nick.
Anywho.
But anywho, I'm gonna go to bed, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Haley, no! You can't leave the conversation when the conversation is about how you just scammed people. You have to stay and listen. You're named after a grape juice, so just concentrate. But we're not even here to talk about that. None of these things are what I'm annoyed about right now. Today, I want to explore yet another Hawk Tuah scheme known as the Pookie app. Today we're gonna be leveling
the Pookie app. The Pookie app. You know what's really crazy about that word? In my company that I work with, there's these giant meetings, and I was doing really good on metrics, you know, just like over your head type lingo here. But I was doing really good with numbers. I got a shout out, and one of the top people was like, "Oh, he's probably gonna become a Pookie now." I'm just like, what do you mean by that? I'm just like, I kind of feel uncomfy.
Up our dating game with Pookie, made by Haley Welch, the Hawk Tuah lady. Are you comfy? The official app of Haley Welch. Find your match, tools to attract and connect with the one you want. Level up your game, learn how to talk, flirt, and win like a pro. Excuse me. Plan legendary dates, perfect ideas.
Wait, is this app still running? I might hop on it later. I want to see like how it's working. This is a good insight.
And outfits tailored to impress. Zodiac compatibility. Uncover your
Gen Z word
instantly.
50-50.
The app's description says Gen Z's relationship guru Haley Welch launches Pookie Tools, all her newest cheat codes for a smarter, more enjoyable dating experience. I tried to find out what qualifies Haley to be a relationship guru and found out that the app name is in reference to her boyfriend Pookie, who she's talked about since the beginning.
Leave a message to your last body.
I love you, Pookie, forever.
Oh,
but they seem to be in a kind of
no.
situationship thing. That is until about 10 weeks ago when Haley and Pookie finally made things official.
Pookie's your man?
Pookie's officially my man, first off.
And if there's one thing she's learned in those 10 weeks of dating, it's everything there is to know about dating ever. Even though Haley claimed this app was the easiest.
You know, dating is like a roller coaster, right? You go up in the beginning, and then you go down, and then you go back up again. Then you do, and then you go down. She's probably in the first hump right now.
This way for us to find our forever Pookie. It isn't a dating app or anything that helps you directly connect with people. You have to already be using
Dude, now someone needs to make a dating app for people who've just broken up.
dating apps and chatting with people because a lot of the features rely on that. So you have to already be doing all of the things that this app is supposed to help you do. It's kind of like downloading an app that gives you advice on how to download
Break off.
an app. Pookie Tools is designed to help at every step of your relationship. Pookie's AI tools
AI?
making connections, enhancing profiles, and planning dates confidently. I like that the description claims that these are Haley's cheat codes for dating, then in the next sentence reveals that all the tools are AI. She's not doing anything. She can't take credit for AI generated responses. She's not the one giving the cheat codes. Hey kid, you want some advice?
Wait a minute. Is she doing what I think she's doing? So she's generating fake accounts. So you think you're chatting with a real person, but you're chatting with an AI.
Sure, yeah. Well, fucking go ask that guy over there then.
The app was free to download, but now that I'm actually here, we can either subscribe weekly for $4.99 or we can get the annual subscription, which is only $40 a year, and it's 85% off.
I got the weekly subscription, so I'm paying about $20
What does
a
it
month
do?
to use this app. But you know what? That's a small price to pay for information I could already get online for free.
Zodiac compatibility, you put in your birthday and their birthday, which is something that you can do on Google.
So maybe the Pookie app doesn't
They made this app with DeepSeek, the new AI.
work well, but this one can help you train well. This video is sponsored by
W ad.
After browsing the features, it became very clear that the Pookie app aims to create long-lasting relationships based on genuine connection and non-superficial factors like
There's a height detector
and
bald predictor.
what is this? And also this one called Wealth Detective that helps you find out if your date is rich by asking hard-hitting questions like, well, does it seem like they are? Do they have
Oh my god. Boys, it's worse than I thought. All the bald people get shot to the back, so, you know, I'm automatically at a disadvantage off rip. Not only that, they ask the heavy-hitting questions that shows the person's not actually interested in you, they're interested in your money. I guess that helps you out to filter out the bad ones.
any particular interests or collections that might indicate a level of affluence? You mean, do they do things that rich people do? Not necessarily. I'm asking if they have any specific interests or collections such as art, antiques, or rare items that might suggest they have the means to acquire such things. So like, if they have a bunch of expensive cars. Yes, exactly. Collections of expensive or rare items can sometimes
Oh
indicate
no, dude. Actually, okay, so the funny thing about this is one-to-one chat GPT. One-to-one chat GPT, but you only gave it a prompt like, hey, do X, Y, and Z. And then it does the X, Y, and Z for you. Like, hey, determine whether or not the person who's contacting you could be rich. And it does it.
And so if they have expensive things, that means they must have had the money to buy those expensive things. Precisely. Collections or interests in expensive or rare items can be a subtle indicator of wealth. Thank you, detective. You're welcome. Case closed. A lot of the tools have to do with texting or messaging on dating apps, like the dating app opener, which gives you clever lines based on someone's profile. Looks like you're a master in the kitchen and the galaxy. What's your secret recipe for the perfect date?
AI response, no, dude.
Basically, every tool is information that can be found somewhere else, like IRL pickup lines, find my love language, how to talk to girls. The only way this app is somewhat relevant to Haley is thanks to them having Tuah themed versions of the same tools they already have in the app. For example, there's a tool called Text Responder that'll help you draft text to your potential date, and there's a tool called Text Tuah, which does the exact same thing, but Haley's picture is on that one. There's this one called First Tuah. Come on, guys, what does that even mean? Did you guys give up on trying to make these names make sense? You can't just add Tuah.
I gotta look at this app now. Let's look at the responses of this app. It has 60 reviews. This app, 3.2. Tuah, water emoji, water emoji, water emoji, peach emoji. His name is imwexy Fall Guys Fan 69. And this is what he has to say. Where do I begin? This app oh god, he has so many spelling errors. Not surprising. Where do I begin? This app has absolutely ruined my life. I can't believe Haley Welch, the creator of Tuah, Tuah would do this to me. I now have a court hearing for domestic violence charges against me and drunk driving. That was one of the 20 comments on there on the Pookie app.
Everything. There's a dating coach tool that introduced itself to me as the world's best dating coach.
24/7 dating advice, dating coach. Ask me anything. Oh, it's 24/7 because
The dating coach.
And that also has a Haley version called Dating Advice. Literally the only difference between those tools and the Haley ones are that her versions will start each message with, "Well, hot dang, sugar," and ends talking about grits or something.
Well, howdy there, sugar. What's shaking in your neck of the woods? My hands. I'm so nervous. Aw, darling, don't you worry none. Just take a deep breath like you're about to dive into a big old plate of biscuits and gravy. What's got y'all jittery?
As an app developer, I want to carve my eyes out after seeing it.
You talk too much.
It's really frustrating to try and explain the features of each tool because it's basically pointless to do that. There isn't a lot of variety when it comes to the function of each one. If I ask what I should wear on my first date in this tool and then I ask the same question in this one, it's going to generate the same kind of answer because this is all the same.
Imagine if I looked up the same prompt that she looked up, but on my chat GPT, if it brings the same thing up.
It's really frustrating to try and explain the features of each tool because it's basically pointless to do that. There isn't a lot of variety when it comes to the function of each one. If I ask what I should wear on my first date in—
Okay, what to wear on first date. Let's find this out. I can do this in a jiffy here. Got it already pre-pulled open. What to wear on first date. Oh no. Oh no. It's the same exact response. It's the exact same. The first one on here, casual coffee date. Here, casual date, coffee walk, casual dinner. Gives you bullet points. Second one, dinner date, nice restaurant, more formal setting. Dinner date.
Question in this one, it's going to generate the same kind of answer.
Trendy streetwear, laid back vibes. If I scroll down, outdoor activity, it is the same.
Because this is all the same AI. There's no point in leaving one tool and going to a different one. Did you hear that?
That is so damning.
It's kind of like that picture of that trash can that says trash on one side and recycling on the other, but there's no divider in between and everything is just mixed together. Do you know what I'm talking about? There's this illusion of multiple features on the Pookie app, but really it's all just the same big pile of garbage.
Hey, that was a trash metaphor.
It was a metaphor about trash. A few days after I explored the app for the first time, I reopened it and realized there had been an update, and now there were even more Pookie tools. There was now an apology writer, a roast me tool, and
it's the same exact.
Something's not right. This is more mixed up than grits in a blender. Even though learning how to play with balls might be helpful in the dating scene, I was a little confused on why this was here. So I asked how it's supposed to help, and it actually let me know I'm not allowed to ask it any questions outside of soccer coaching. But I don't need soccer.
Why? Man, I like going to the Pookie dating app to learn about soccer. That's what I paid for. That's what I paid for. I went on there specifically to learn about dribbling balls.
Soccer coaching. Haley already told us how to dribble the balls. I tried contacting support to see what was going on with this update, and it ended up just being some guy's phone number. The Pookie app has a soccer skills option, and I'm wondering when that update was added.
The team is always beta testing you.
Wait. Wait, this is someone's actual number? Can't be doing that. You know, this is an iPhone too. So this is not like an automated response. You would know if it's an automated response if it popped up like a different type of bubble.
Jesus Christ.
Sorry, but I just provide technical support. Do you have feedback?
The support is AI?
I still couldn't let go of the fact that this random tool was on here, so I did a little digging and found out that the developer of the Pookie app also developed—
The developer is AI. The support is AI. Everything is AI.
this app called Ultimate AI. Maybe this app
Oh,
had a
no.
soccer skills tool and it somehow accidentally ended up on the Pookie app. I'm sure there's a reasonable explanation for why my Pookie app made by the Tuah girl is not giving me enough skibbity sibba rings. So I downloaded and paid for the Ultimate AI app, and it did have the soccer skills tool. as well as literally every tool from the Pookie app. This app is literally that app.
Wait, it's 1-to-1. Wait, it's 1-to-1. They literally, they just they put AI tools on the top, and all they did was just change the gradient to dark mode. Which, why wasn't it already in dark mode?
But for less money and with less Haley. So I guess when they said that these were Haley's cheat codes, what they meant was they just cheated the code from somewhere else. I just wanted to explain this because I feel like I didn't do it enough, but they didn't steal the app. They're not stealing anything from someone else. It's the same developer. So basically they just took an app and tools that already existed and put Haley's branding on top of it. So it just means that no effort went into it and it was already something that existed. They just repackaged it. It's basically drop shipping just with apps. Anyway, I need to go back to the Pookie app. I need to talk about that some more because I let it
That's
play
a
whole
cheat
date night
code
for me,
right
and I'm gonna
there.
show that to you. So this is the segue now.
It's a complete different
For
app.
the date
Don't
night
lie.
activity,
I don't
we
know,
decided I'd
man.
be going to an escape room, which I had never done before, so I was excited. Sorry, I was more excited than a take on a Great Dane. So first off, I needed help choosing how to do my makeup, so I decided to consult the expert, and I used the Haley's dating advice tool. And
Wait, is there even any date? I guess she's getting into it right now, but is there any actual dating on this app? Is there any dating? Am I dating a robot? Am I dating Haley Welch's AI? Like, is this what's happening right now? Because I'm seeing a whole lot of nothing and a whole lot of AI.
this is what she had to say about it. Well, sugar, you want to paint that face up like a masterpiece, huh? If it's the latter, slap on some bold lipstick, make them eyes pop like fireworks on the 4th of July, and don't be shy with the mascara. Make them lashes longer than a Sunday sermon. You'll be looking so good, your day will be picking their jaw up from the floor.
Okay, so for the makeup look, we have to do a bold lipstick, and it says to make our eyes pop like fireworks on the 4th of July. I don't really know what that means, to make your eyes pop like a firework. Seems like something you would want to avoid.
I don't know, it's
What do we got?
pretty simple instructions. Dude, what does she have in that bathroom, bro? Like a mechanic workshop in there. Is that like what a girl's bathroom is? Like it's literally just like a shop with a bunch of tools, blowtorch everything onto your face.
I decided to interpret the firework description to just mean colorful and very sparkly or glittery, so I ended up grabbing these sticker things that I usually use on my nails and just started putting those all over my eyelids because they have blue and pink and they're very sparkly and they kind of look like a firework if you close your eyes and you don't look at it. She didn't specify what color lipstick, so I went ahead and asked her and she let me know to wear a red lipstick because then it's bolder than a bull in a china shop. If I hear one more analogy, I am gonna
Oh,
jump off.
shucks, sugar.
It's definitely not in my comfort zone as far as makeup goes, but if it's gonna help me find my Pookie, I'll do whatever it takes, baby.
Next up was my hair, and since she did such a great job the first time, I decided to
Just
consult
burn
Haley's
your
tool
eyes
for that
simple.
as well, bless your heart, darling. You want to look finer than a frog hair split 4 ways, huh? You going for that? I just rolled out of bed, but still look.
That actually would be pretty simple too. That actually would be. You know, just burn your eyes. You don't get to see the app. You don't get to see how you look. You can just imagine how you look, and that's how you look.
Hotter than a jalapeno look, or you want to be slicker than a grease pig at a county fair? The pig one. Well, yeehaw! Grab yourself some of that fancy hair gel or pomade and slap it on like you're butter in a biscuit. Comb it back nice and smooth, so shiny you can see your reflection in it. I didn't finish reading it. Go back. Oh my God.
For the hair, Haley told us to grab some hair gel or pomade and slap it on like you're butter in a biscuit.
So I put on all of those things, and then I put on more layers of all of those things, and then I sprayed everything down with some Got2b hairspray, and voila, my hair was date ready.
Date outfit suggestion. Let's see what we got. A vintage trend.
Me on my 5th day without a proper hair wash, because you're not supposed to wash your hair with shampoo every single day, like every other day. But there was one point in time where I got so unbelievably busy, I couldn't take my proper wash day. So I was 1 day late and I looked exactly like that. Holy bro. Absolute like grease trap. Like it looked like I smelled like, you know, the inside of a McDonald's fryer.
Trench coat or cape for a dramatic flair, lace gloves and vintage brooch or earrings, a mini backpack or a belt bag for a trendy touch, a fringed shawl or a kimono style jacket, suede ankle boots, no.
But whatever the Pookie app says goes, so I ended up wearing the suede ankle boots, even though it made me sadder than a take on a chihuahua. The Pookie app had already picked out all of my accessories, so now I just needed to figure out what I was actually going to be wearing underneath all of those things.
The glitter I put on my eyes to make my eyes explode like a firework burns similarly to how my eyes would burn if a firework did blow up in my eyes. So maybe that's good actually.
Part of the experience.
A A long-sleeved, mid-length dress in a dark floral or velvet fabric. This is a dark floral, flowy blouse with lace or crochet details. That's flowy and lacy. This is the only thing close to
Little note on this closet, by the way. Is she in a Goodwill? Damn, there's a lot of stuff in there. I wish I had a wardrobe like that.
suede ankle boots that I have. Does this work? I'm just gonna start throwing things on. Give me a second. Give me 10.
Now all that was left to do was reveal my outfit to my date.
I think the shoes tie it together. Yeah.
These are my suede ankle boots.
Wait,
Kind of looks like a librarian in the nicest way possible.
what's the pouch on the waist?
It said to put on a belt bag, and I don't know what that is, so I did this. It also said to wear a cloak.
Wait, is that your Markiplier cloak?
Yeah, it is.
Thank you, Cloak, for sending me this clip.
Wait, the hair.
Yeah.
I think it's safe to say the fit was a complete success. I did end up realizing that belt bag probably meant a fanny pack, so I ended up
Wait, is there
changing
no
into
actual
this.
dating?
I also forgot to put on my vintage brooch, so I had to quickly fix that really quickly because we were running late. We need to go. We still ended up being fashionably late, but at least I looked good. Right, guys? At least I looked good, guys. But I didn't have time to think about how I looked. We needed to escape this room, and we needed to escape it fast. It wasn't gonna be easy. It was gonna be a test of wits and skill. It was gonna be hard. It was gonna be harder than a take on Viagra. No, seriously, it was gonna be tough. This one was an 8.
There's no actual dating? Wait, so there's no actual dating. There's no actual dating on the Tuah dating app. All that app does is give you suggestions on what you should do. If their bathroom when they're getting ready doesn't sound like a mechanic shop, you got the wrong one.